Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
And this government, this president decreed that our children will sit on desks. Yes, it's education, but it's under local government. Hence, local government has a hand in ensuring that desks are there for our kids, so they don't sit on the floor. Today, I want to use my message to put into context, to contextualize things that sometimes ministers take for granted, and develop other interests, personal interests, which take precedence away from saving that child under the jurisdiction of local government on behalf of all of us. Personal interest becomes the most important thing. Then you'll have lost it completely. It doesn't matter who you think you are, you've lost it. That's the context I want to bring. The minister must be alive to those things. Not assuming that they're alive. They must be alive to those things. The president can't keep reminding ministers of their obligations every week, every cabinet meeting. No, it means there's something wrong there. So it is those artisanal skills which we are funding now, under education, under technology, under local government, to pull those together to make desks for our children so they don't sit on the floor. Simple. If the minister can't figure it out, then we have a problem. Then the people suffer. I'm giving a small sermon so that as new minister, you go with a clear mind there. Service delivery. I'm only citing a few examples. And that it will be your daily bread to make sure that a borehole is sunk at the right price. Number one. Two, it must be of good quality. Casing from top to bottom. You're not a technician, but you should know that technicians must be able to ensure that those standards of quality are met. That's what it is to be a leader, to supervise. Sometimes I wonder, Zambians, if you elect the presidents and you don't care whether they have supervisory capabilities, I don't know how you expect the country's economy to develop. I have no idea. Maybe my brain is not working properly. Maybe. It's as simple as that. But the president's mandate is distributed through all the functionaries. The vice president is in the president's office. The ministers are in the president's office. Secretary to the cabinet is in the president's office. That's how our constitutional democracy is structured. So if one functionary is failing, it means the whole system is affected. I hope I'm telling a story here. That is important. Very important. I've only cited a few examples. So borehole must be sunk at the right price, not 500,000 kwacha for a borehole, which I do on my farm for 30,000, 40,000 kwacha. Because it's government, it must cost the taxpayer your money, $500,000, 500,000 kwacha, I beg your pardon. Please, I mean kwacha, 500,000 kwacha, one bore. But I do it at my farm, you do it at your place at 40, 50,000. Kono, please come on. Why should it cost 500,000? Because it's under government. And some would sign for that. and that somebody even gets promoted, it means somebody sleeping on duty along the way. Citizens should have 5 or so balls complete in 500,000, not one ball. That's the message. So, right price, 2, quality, 3, deliver on time. The President says this thing from day one, deliver on time. No need to proscanate, pulling legs, jumping all over, going to different places, and leaving the work for which we are mandated unattended to. When we focus on PR, first delivery will give us a solid PR. The test of the pudding is in the eating. We have an instrument here called Constituency Development Fund under local government. This instrument helps to deliver education, health, water and sanitation, garbage collection. I move away from CDM. It's a very important thing. Let's turn this garbage all over. Let's make our towns clean. Let's enforce hygiene. The Minister of Local Government must be screaming when he finds dirty all over. But not just scream, sit the people down. Say, this thing will be changed to be corrected. Let's collect the litter. Let's turn plastics, recycle them. Let's convert garbage into energy, electricity. There are projects that have been sitting there for 3.5 years now. This minister seated here must move and actualize. The president can't be everywhere. The president asks people to deliver in their functional areas. And also talking to each other, that I'm having problems here, can I have some help? Simple. Very simple. Drainages. I don't want to go more than what I've said. Service delivery in defined ways. The minister must be clear rather than just a scattergram all over the show. Focus on the things that matter to the people. Then it's easy to work with HH. Very easy. HH has no side issues. No, you never find HH fighting over social issues. I don't do those things. We will not fight over a bottle of beer or whiskey. The whiskey you have is all yours. There will be no competition for whiskey. Because I don't do those things. So the only thing that I have issues with colleagues in public sector is delivery. That's it. I'm actually delivering this message to the nation. It's just a conduit. I'm delivering this message to the nation. Service delivery to the people is priority. Our interests, secondary. Priorities of the people, primary. Our priorities, subservient to the interest of the people. Then we are aligned. If we are not aligned, something will give in. No question about it. There is no question about it. It's a question of when. It's not whether or not. It's a question of when. More importantly, I am still seeing people doing contracts in Kanchivia. It's not that because it's true, it's a narration. Media. I'm not accusing Kanchivia of anything. Please, let's understand the king's language. In Shangombo, people doing contracts for CDF are still coming from Lusaka and the Copperbelt. Yet the guideline was that the money must stay in the constituency so that we create a local economy there. Simple. Honestly, we can't say there are no bricklayers in Shangombo. But there are private homes which have been built by people in Shangombo who are bricklayers. How come a classroom contract is given to people in Lusaka? and Copperbelt. So enforce that. The money must stay in the constituents. If there's no skill in the constituents' capacity in the district, there's no skill in the district, in the province, at least the money circulates. Rarely only should we have contractors coming from it. Because if we don't do that, Minister, it defeats the whole objective of increasing the CDF so that the money creates local economies. Nditamkwa. Kwa manavadala. Simunza. Ngumaka nazo. It's very simple. So to enforce that, you have to work with your PSs, with your directors, in the ministry, in the councils. Another matter I want to emphasize is that we have to, this is March now, we're going to April, in some parts of the country the rains have ended. I want to see grading of feeder roads. We discussed in our private meeting, and not stories. First, the road contractors were too expensive. Then through this beautiful instrument called CDF, we bought yellow machines, graders, water bowsers, some bulldozers. Last year, I was saying, why are the roads not being graded? Because we've got the machines. I said, no, there's no fuel. Okay. In this year's budget, colleagues, we have put money for fuel to grade the roads. It is there. So now, I want to hear an excuse why the roads are not graded. I'm not waiting for an excuse. I'm asking you and your team to see to it that feeder roads are being graded in the local areas. Capacity is there. This is how this government works. It plans. We plan, we visualize, we plan. Now it's implementation. There will be no excuse why feeder roads are not being done. And we don't want to see 1 kilometer costing 17,000, 170,000. I've heard what's been going on. I follow. I have got cheppers and, everywhere. It comes with the territory. So let's get the graders April to move in. Where it's still raining, we wait a bit. But the whole country must see graders moving. When I was young in the village, we used to cherish graders. April, May, they are coming and we're celebrating, singing songs as small boys. With happiness. Even running after the grader. In joy. Isn't it? Let's give joy back to the people. We've planned, we've implemented, now it's for you to enforce that. We charted. And not to come back with stories all the time. Story after story, and nice stories, clever looking stories. I said, there's no cleverness here. This is abdication of duty. Right? Let's get the job done for the people. I believe I've delivered the message to you, the Minister, and to the nation. Secretary to the Cabinet, this message is also yours. Central government can't sit and look at local government not delivering. We could have done a lot more than what we've done. So I expect central government to also step down. There are PSs in Cabinet Office that can help do that. We step down. You walk in the ministry. Why are the roads that, as directed by the President, are not happening? When we don't deliver at a particular sectoral area, local government, it's us who people look at that we have not delivered. So let's do that. We are one government, local government, central government. We're one government. Let's have a schedule where colleagues in Cabinet Office is not just waiting to swear in people, madam. You must go in the field also. Check what's happening elsewhere. Go and have tea in Kaputa, in Chelenge, in Kashinakash, in Shishekan, in Silue, in Chikalava, in Kambombo, my beloved Kambombo. and Chama. Let's be a working team, not ceremonial team. Little message for you, sir, as I close. You've just been holding the Bible there, isn't it? Swearing. And you were repeating the words. Oath of office and allegiance to the nation through the president. Only one. You can't have a scattered an array of allegiance. It's only one. That's a constitutional construction. You've just sworn in there. The president is a symbol as the design of the citizens. That leadership is an apex. There's only one somewhere there. Whoever it is, that's the one. On behalf of the people. Not to pay homage, no, but on behalf of the people. In my view, to deliver properly. Oath of office, oath of allegiance. You've just sworn on oath of secrecy there. And some people develop a knack, confidential issues, the following day they're in social media. But there were only 6 of us in that meeting. How has this happened? It means one of the people there, especially during happy hours, and I've advised, Vice President knows, I've advised Cabinet that we must have self-censure. When you are in public office, you must have self-censure, self-control, not to overindulge, not to extend long hours. In Cabinet, somebody is sleeping at 10 hours. The question is that, where were they? At 10 hours, if you can start gonking there, to me, that is a crime, a serious crime. So how do you participate in a meeting where at 10 hours in a cabinet meeting you are sleeping? Just come on. What's the issue? Self-control, indulgence, self-control. The message is that you are not interested in the deliberation of cabinet on behalf of all of this. So why are you sitting there? Self-control. Even the Bible says, if you overindulge, you destroy yourself. Even if you have a good brain, you destroy yourself. I chose to say this in public. I've been saying it to my colleagues over and over. Finally, we are servants, we are not masters, sir. As you sit there, know from now, some of your freedoms are gone. It comes with the territory. We are servants of the people. We must pinch ourselves. Why me out of 20 million people that I'm a minister of a local government and rural development? Why me? God's will, God's way, through the people. And we must retain that favor by acting as servants of the people, not as masters of the people, as servants of the people. Remind ourselves all the time. I do that myself, every now and then. I even tell my wife, help me to serve the people better, for the privilege that the people accorded me to serve them. Out of 20 million Zambians, they choose me to be the head of state. I must earn it every day. Congratulations once more. Oh, ask the family to support this gentleman in the service of the people of Zambia. He is no longer just a Bonga MP. He is now asked to serve the whole country. So when he's not in Sinazongwe, don't say, why is he not in Sinazongwe? Because you asked him to be MP, you voted for him. Through that, he can be minister. He is now a minister. Now he's serving the whole country. I would have said something around there, but today I choose to end there. So let's support this colleague, cabinet colleagues, they will listen to this news. Let's support each other. We are one team. You have our full support, sir. I see what is on social media. I always scan what's going on. Focus on the work at hand. Don't be digressed by chit-chat, TikTok. If I was digressed by those things, we would have not done the things we've done. I'm sure the media is aware that in a difficult year, the worst drought in living memory, we have still delivered growth of 4% in GDP. The figures are out now. Numbers don't lie. Because of the ingenuity, many things we did, including bringing in energy to allow the mines to increase production from around 700,000, they're about to 820,000 metric tons. Amidst the drought. If we hadn't reformed the energy sector, we would have never done it. But that's a subject for another day. I think today we end here and thank the media colleagues for your presence, Vice President, team here, and the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. Let's get to work, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.